Okay, guys. First video of the day. I got into a trade earlier, but had to step out of the office for a little bit. We were pretty confident that this was going to be a good trade to get into on this pullback over here. So we waited for it to start turning around on us. We had a short term move into an uptrend here on the 15 minute candles here. So we'll go ahead and take a look back at the 60-minute and see if we have any more upside opportunity, which I think we're about extended on our upside opportunity. We have met our predefined point of resistance here. So this could be a spot where we need to go ahead and start taking some profits or even get out of the trade. As you guys know from listening to the videos here, we are looking for about 100 points a day. With two contracts will give us about $1,000. We're up 1,200 now, so we do need to do some stop management before we make that decision. So again, as we move up, keep in mind on the stop management, we typically will use the lower moving average, even if it's a slow one, as we get into the trade. And then as we move up in the trade, we decide which moving average we want to use for our stop management, whether it's the 20 period or the 5 period, depending on how tight we want to keep our stop. So for right now, again, what we just did here, and just to show you guys, we just guaranteed ourselves to take about $880 of profit out of this, or 88 points on our two contracts. Now we're going to look back at the 60-minute and really decide, where that means going. Again, entry on this, as you guys see, we waited for the retracement on an uptrend. And then we waited for a confirmation entry by moving past this little moving average to get us into this trade. So we really, really try to take very simple, high probability trade setups. And this is with the American Fluent Trade Room. You can go to AmericanFluent.com, sign up for the 1-day trial. We'll actually end up giving you a week and 3 coaching sessions that go along with that. Or you can go to daytradingtour.com, search American Fluent, and we will give you a week trial for $10, and that includes 3 coaching sessions. So whether you're an experienced trader or a new trader who's never traded before, we can teach you those very 6 simple trade setups and how to manage your stops so that you can be a profitable trader in about three to 6 weeks. So we have a process that's been proven since 2006. So again, let me back up here and kind of talk you through this. We are seeing us get to this top, so I would rather be the kind of person that would want to lock in my profits and get my $1,000, 100 points per day. So no matter what happens right now, again, if I get stopped out, I got into this trade and I'm guaranteeing myself a little bit over $1,000 or 100 points on it. So that's what I would call trading made easy. You wait for high probability trades. Um, Take those high probability trades and let them run for you and get your 100 points or whatever you're looking for the day and finish trading. So today, this may be the only video we post because, again, I look for 100 points each trade, or not each trade, a day. So if I have to do it 10 points at a time, like you've seen us do in the past, we'll do 10 points at a time. And sometimes we'll end up with about 1 out of 12 trades. We'll end up being what I call a runner, and there we go. We're out of the trade, so we locked in our 100 and I think it was 108 points there. So we got that locked in for us. So now the trading day may be over unless we see something just completely unrealistic move and give us a pretty easy trade setup. So again, the biggest thing that we teach you guys is to be patient on your trades. You don't have to be in a trade every second. Even if you're scalping, you don't have to be in a trade every second, every time the market turns. You don't need to do that. You need to wait for your trade setup, a trade setup that makes sense to you, and build a trade plan that's specific to you. And we do that with the American Fluent Trade Room and the Day Trading Tour. As you go through your coaching sessions, we help you uh, with those trade setups, and we help you understand what your risk management plan should look like and what your trade plan should look like. So we do that with you. Please like, subscribe, and share these videos. I do kind of try to breeze through why we got into the trade. Again, the reason we got into this trade was because we had a pretty good retracement on an uptrend, and then we just waited for confirmation that that uptrend would go, and we got into that trade and held into it. Even though we had a pullback here, this is why stop management matters. We get into the trade down here, we don't wait until we get good enough into profit, or we let it run. So what we could have done back here is taken a contract off. I'm not a big fan of that, especially if I think it's going to be a runner, which is what we got here, and we can hold on for 1,000 points. But regardless, we could have still hopped out of this trade here with a good 30, 40 points and waited for it to turn around again and hook back up and get back in the trade. We may not have taken 1,000 points, we may have taken 70, but who would be upset about that? So that's what we're really looking for. Very easy trade setups, patience on our trade setups, and letting your trades play out in your favor. Not every trade is going to play out in your favor, but if you're looking for a high probability trade setup, you have a better chance to do that. So please like, subscribe, and share. If you do, we will waive the $10 fee to start your week-long trial in the American Fluent Trade Room, and you will still receive 3 coaching sessions based on that. Look forward to seeing you guys next time. If I post another video today, we'll be lucky to do that. But if not, as you guys can see, it doesn't take a lot to get to where you want to go. If you're trading 2 contracts, which isn't a lot, you can really, for each $5,000 in your account, you could probably trade a contract per 5,000. And if you don't have that, we actually show you how to get anywhere from 50, 100, $200,000 from somebody else to trade with, and teach you how to be a good steward of their money as well. And that's with daytradingtour.com. So please like, subscribe, and share, or go to daytradingtour.com, search American Fluent, and we'll give you that weekly trial for $10. Thanks, guys. We'll post another trade here in a little while.